From the time Amara was old enough to stand beside the hearth, she noticed one thing that never changed in her life: the small pot. Her mother cooked everything with it, whether it was soup for visitors, rice for celebrations, or porridge for the cold mornings. Her mother always reached for the same small blackened pot. The fire would crackle, steam would rise, and the food would taste good, but the pot was always small. As a child, Amara once asked, "Mother, why don't we use a bigger pot like other people?" Her mother only smiled and said, "This pot is enough." When Amara visited her grandmother in the village, she saw the same thing. Her grandmother's kitchen was even poorer. Mud walls, a weak fire, and yet the same small pot, old, dented, but carefully washed and placed like a treasure. "Grandma," Amara asked one evening, "why don't you cook with a big pot?" Her grandmother laughed softly, stirred the food, and replied, "This one has always served us well." No more explanation. So Amara grew up believing that cooking with a small pot was simply how women cooked. When Amara got married, she entered her husband's house with joy and hope. His kitchen shocked her. Big shining pots, stacked neatly, enough to cook for a crowd. Yet every time Amara wanted to cook, her hands reached for the smallest pot in the corner. She cooked small meals. She served little portions. She saved food even when there was enough. Her husband noticed. "Why do you cook as if we are poor?" he asked one day. Amara was confused. "This is how my mother cooked. This is how my grandmother cooked." Her husband frowned. "But this house has more than enough." Still, Amara didn't change. She didn't know why. She only knew what she had seen all her life. Soon, complaints turned into anger. Anger turned into shame. And one painful evening, her husband told her, "Go back to where you learned this life. Maybe they will teach you better." And just like that, Amara was sent packing. Broken and embarrassed, Amara returned to her mother's house. That night, as they sat quietly, her mother brought out the same small pot and began to cook. Amara could no longer hold her tears. "Mother," she cried, "why did you raise me like this? Why did you never tell me why you cooked with a small pot?" Her mother's hands trembled. She sat down slowly and said, "My daughter, we did not cook small because we wanted to." Then her grandmother, who had been listening from the corner, spoke with a weak but steady voice. "We cooked with a small pot because we had no big pot." Silence filled the room. Her mother continued, "We were taught to manage lack, to survive with little, to stretch food so everyone could eat. We were ashamed to tell you we couldn't afford more." Her grandmother added, "We thought teaching you how to endure was enough. We forgot to teach you how to receive abundance." Amara wept. For the first time, she understood. She wasn't poor in her marriage. She was still cooking with the mindset of poverty.